We now move on to a new era. Clough and Taylor had gone. Former skipper Dave Mackay was now at the helm. But Derby County was still producing the same exciting brand of football, with new crowd favourites such as Franny Lee and Charlie George.
He's all right. He looked as though he was offside. Little chip, and it's 1-0. Well, what a dramatic goal for Francis Lee. His second goal of the season. 1-0 Derby. The whole of the Burnley side stopped dead, convinced that Lee had to be offside. Lee hesitated himself for a fraction, and then he went on. And poor Stevenson did the best he could. He came out and spread himself, and Lee just chips it over his head. For Collins. Oh, that was a careless one. Cut out by George. Todd now. And the two going through the middle hard. Rioch and Gemmell picks up instead Hector. It was a very, very good ball indeed. The shot on for Henry Newton. Well, this is exciting stuff from Derby. Burnley at the moment, absolutely pinned right down. Nish. Lee. To where Rioch had been. George, a good challenge. Todd. George. Gave that one a little too early for Rioch. Newton. Now Collins. Todd, the challenge coming from Noble. The foul given to Derby. Thomas on again for Nish. Archie Gemmell on the run. This long ball game. In behind them. It's a good cross for Charlie George. And the shot for Hector. Good, exciting stuff from Derby again. Fine cross from Archie Gemmell. Charlie George unable to get his own shot in. Tried to set one up for Hector, and Hector only just wide. He's taking lots of time over this. Leighton James knocking it on, and he as far as Webster. Recovered well. Rioch then for Todd. Webster. Todd. Oh, that was a bit loose for Noble. Somerby. Players losing their feet on this turf. Willie Morgan. That's good for Noble. Well, he found space for himself, did Peter Noble. Good cross from Morgan. Charlie George. Gemmell. Now Lee. Newton with Hector taking on Keith Newton. And it comes for Hector again. The shot for Lee. And now Gemmell. Yes, 2-0. 2-0 Derby. And Archie Gemmell breaks a scoreless run, stretching back almost 3 years to knock one in. 2-0. Newton then unable to dispossess Hector. Rioch coming in, squaring it back across the goal. The shot was on for Lee. It comes off him for Gemmell, and goal number 2. Todd. Webster. Lee. Foul given against Waldron for the first challenge on Lee. And it'll be Todd, I think, who takes this free kick. Newton coming back to cover. Nish. Charlie George. Beautiful dummy. the bang. There's the big bang, and Charlie George thought he'd got something for himself then. Tremendous save again from Stevenson. Fabulous little dummy by George, making the space for himself, whacking the shot bang on target. Wonderful save from Stevenson. Newton now for Burnley. Good one. Thomas got up well. Noble was pushed in the back by Thomas, and the penalty is given. No hesitation. Referee Daniels points to the spot. Thomas, the guilty party, says referee Daniels. Well-flighted ball coming in from Keith Newton. Thomas up to challenge for it. Peter Noble trying to get there, and the push coming, said referee Daniels, from Thomas on Noble. So Leighton James, the man who knocked in 7 penalties last season for Burnley, against Colin Bolton to draw a goal back. Oh, and that was terrifyingly, agonizingly bad for Leighton James. The man who is dead-eyed Dick from the penalty spot so many times, both for his country Wales and for Burnley. Willie Morgan breaking out. It's Noble. On again for Morgan against Nish. Now Doherty the cross. Hankin not well marked there. Looking for the shooting angle. It's all gone for him now. Hector searching for Lee, and Lee is in behind Waldron. The pressure's still on though. Archie Gemmill. Newton. That'll come for Hector, and Leighton James came back, but the foul had been called when Hector was bundled off. So again, the sight of an anxious Burnley wall forming itself, knowing that Charlie George might unload something here. Rioch might. Franny Lee is in there as well. 3 players lined up. And Lee hit it on the ground, and it took a deflection. That hit the heel of Kevin Hector and sold Stevenson right down the river. It's 3-0 Derby, another bitter blow, and Franny Lee, the grin on his face, has a word with his old friend Summerby. How about them apples, he says.
An unusual goal created by Franny Lee, but as he teased ex-teammate Mike Summerby, it was one that had been perfected on the training ground after hours of practice.
Charlie George, he signed in